Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here today at Starbucks. I met a very interesting fellow that I'm going to be talking to in a few minutes. My idea today was to interview random people outside, but it's so cold. So I'm sitting here in Starbucks. I met a very interesting gentleman, and here we go. Hi Sadek.
Hi Nicole.
This is awesome art. Oh wow. How did you get into all this?
Well, I was always sketching off and on since I was a kid, but I was, like everyone else, art sometimes don't pay. It's just as a hobby. It's a hobby, they think, and well, that's why I went into architecture. I graduated. I worked as an architect. I sketch off and on. Even in architecture, we sketch, but don't sketch portrait. I sketched portrait since I was a kid.
Wow.
Sketching my family's faces and, So, and then recently I have time, so I started painting on the Starbucks cups. So in the beginning I was painting on the cups.
That's amazing. That's so creative.
They used to display it on the counter, and they talk about me. Some of them wanted to buy it. So usually I take a request from mostly the employees at this Starbucks store. And so one of the customer, she was here for a year and she was about to leave. She wanted something for Toronto, right? So I did this and I gave it to her.
So what's your favorite thing to paint?
Portrait and figurative. But in the beginning, you can't just jump into portrait. Portrait is kind of difficult. Like, it's the most difficult thing you can do in art, right? And then, because I never used color, so I had to practice. I like to do the nature. At this time, I was doing, somebody requested the forest with a sunset. I picked a picture from Google, and I did my own thing on it. A lady walked in and told me, I've seen this work. I mean, once I scrolled into it, I scrolled into my work, and then, she said, this resembles some really famous artist, French artist.
Amazing, amazing. And you mentioned architecture. How long were you involved in that?
Well, I did that mostly in Michigan. I did less work here in architecture. But now I really want to focus on art, because this needs consistency. You need to do it every day. It will not work if you work here and there, even though I may take freelance something, but it has to be done full time.
For sure. Any endeavor that you really love, you must be consistent with it. I agree.
Yeah. So now I'm giving it full chance. It's been 2.5 years. I want to give it the full chance. I want to bring the creativity out of me, and I will do more abstract because I'm a creative person. But before you do abstract, you should paint like all kind of things. Before abstract comes from inside out, like let's say nature and portrait come from outside in. So it's different, right? You have to build yourself for it.
This is great. Thank you so much for showing me firsthand.